Right.
Okay, so I've not been actively trading for like a week plus now. Probably I'm going to be back by next month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm just taking a time. I'm taking time out. I mean, I'm on a break, so to do other stuff. So cool.
Right.
We're just going to be talking about a few things, and now I'm going to say something to you as kind of my an advice. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I want you to take time out to look at the peer that you know that you can follow. You get it now?
Yeah.
So that you reduce the number of peers you trade. It helps you to be more focused. It helps you to
Okay.
be able to follow price more precisely. Like, trust me, if I trade only Euro USD now, and of course, I've been able to show you how that this stuff works across every pair, across every tradable instrument. You get it now? So the idea here is mastery, and you cannot chase after too many things and gain mastery. You get it
Okay.
now? So the idea is get a pair or two that you know you've been able to master over the years. You get it now? So if you get that, you'll be able to track the movement of price. Like, I know I can tell you Euro USD's last 2 weeks price action. I can tell you last week price action. So it helps you to be able to follow price. You get it now?
Yeah.
It helps you to be able to follow price and gain mastery over a particular pair. So this is what my counsel is for you, so that you'll be able to trade this effectively. It is not in the number of trades you take. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
not what's it called, quality over quantity. You can take 100 trades and not hit that big stuff you're looking for. But you can just take a few trades and then you are up a great percent. You get it now?
Yes, sir.
So jump right into the stuff. I've taken so much time. I don't think we're able to do 2 calls today because I have a whole lot to do. So,
Okay.
so last week I saw I saw the assignment, and I would say that that was correct. Yeah, you are right on marking out your OFs and all those stuff. Yeah, you're very
Okay.
correct about that. So, but today I'm going to be talking about something very important. Um, I think last week, let me just reiterate a little. We talked about the range and liquidity. Yeah, so cool. We have buy OFs and sell OFs. Now, buy OFs and sell OFs helps you to identify the range within price. Yeah, so what does the range tell? What does the range help you to do? So if you identify your sell and buy OF, it tells you, okay, this is the point where buyers are seated. This is the point where sellers are seated. So it helps you to be able to know where and when to go into the market. You know where you're selling from, you know where you're buying from. Yeah. So and then buy OFs and sell OFs are liquidity areas. Those are strong liquidity areas where price tend to give you very huge moves. I believe we spoke about that too. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, very huge moves. So all you have to do is to patiently wait for price to come into these areas so that you can have a beautiful, beautiful trade setup. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, so cool. Today we are going to be advancing a little more into flip zones, and then we'll talk about extremes. Yeah. So for instance, when you have, say, your buy OF and your sell OF instant. So let's say we have this guy. So you would agree with me that we have our buy OF and sell OF here and our break of structure, correct?
Yes, sir.
So cool. So what for, if you meet, let's assume you met price like this, you have your buy OF here, you have your sell OF at this area. So where is, because of course, if you look at this, is a bullish kind of market structure. Yeah. So the break of structure is towards the upside, correct? The break
Yeah.
of structure, that's how you identify the trend. The direction of the break tells you the kind of trend you are in. So we have our break of structure to the upside. So it definitely means that buys are high probability, correct?
Sure.
Yes. The moment you have this kind of schematic, you have this kind of structure, you know that buying this kind of market is to your advantage. You get it
Yeah.
now? So cool.
Yeah.
The moment you have a break of structure, you want to identify the reaction that took out that structure. So we want to see that reaction that took out the break of structure. You get it now?
Yes, please.
Reaction that gave you that break of structure. That area is a very powerful area to look for your buy continuation. Yeah? It's a very
Yeah.
powerful area to look for. Let's assume price. So price comes and sweeps it, because now this is the rule. Your flip zones are meant to be swept. You get it now?
Yeah. Well, the last reactor area and are meant to be swept.
Yes, so they are liquidity areas for price. So they are meant to be swept. You get it now?
Okay.
So when
Yeah.
price is coming into that area, price may come into the extreme and start giving you a reaction. All of these things are liquidity build up. If you understand that, price will most likely come for it later, and then you have this. You get it now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So even if you are going to be, of course, we are intraday traders. Even if you are going to be trading this kind of stuff, just be, have it at the back of your mind that this area is a strong liquidity for price to take. Yeah.
Yeah.
These areas are
Yeah.
strong liquidity for price to take. So what do you want to see? You want to see, um, let me highlight this. Sorry, no, let me call this out. So this is your sell OF. So sell OF. Sorry, sell OF. Then we have our buy OF here. Okay. So we have our buy OF. What's going on here? So we have our BOF, buy OF area, which is also our S stream. You get it now? So this is our flip zone.
Okay.
The flip. You get it now? So these are strong liquidity areas. And now when you have your break of structure, so let me mark this real quick. Your BOS. All right. So this is your BOS. Sorry, let me put this at the middle center. So you have your BOS here, correct? So you have your break of structure, which tells you the direction of the market here. So your break of structure gives you the direction for the market, and then it tells you, okay, what is high probability. So what is high probability in this setup is buys. Yeah. So buys are high probability. Even if you are going to be selling from these areas, your first target should be your flip. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
First target is going to be your flip. So
Okay.
if you're going to be selling, you can be targeting your flip. And trust me, these sales may not come easy. And that's the reason why when you are trading counter trend, yeah, it's a difficult trade setup. Like, I mean, trust me, these trade setups can be very difficult. So for instance, when price is bullish and of course you have your flip zone, you would expect price to just come into this area. Sorry, let me use this. You'd expect price to just come into these areas in a single move, correct? So that I can give you a buy continuation. But trust me, most times price doesn't work like that. So you are shorting this from, let's say from these areas here. You are shorting, sorry, my drawing is bad. Okay. So let's assume you are shorting this from this. What's going on with me? All right, so cool. You are shorting, don't mind my drawing. You are
Okay.
shorting these guys to come into, you are selling this guy to come into this flip zone so that you can buy. Yeah, but trust me, it's not as easy as you think. Price can give you this, takes it out, yeah, start creating this kind of schematic before finally gives you this. You understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes trading these guys is not easy. So when you are when you're trading counter trend, you should lower your risk.
Okay.
You should lower your risk drastically. For instance, if you are taking, say, 0.5% on every single trade, but if you are trading this kind of trade, you should take, let's say, 0.25 or even 0.2, because you are not sure when price is going to give you that sell, that powerful, that retracement you are looking for to continue
Yeah.
your buy. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to be careful with that. That being said, but trust me, I've been able to master things like this. I've been able to sometimes you even take a loss before you get into the real move, the real retracement. You get it now? So
Yeah.
that's the reason why you lower your risk at this point, especially when you are trading counter trend. Is that okay?
Mm,
Yes. So cool. Now we have your flip. Now these are the liquidity levels you are looking out for. We have your buy OF, sell OF, you have your flip zone, you have your break of structure intact. So you know that you have a range from this point to this high, this low to this high. That's your range. Yeah, that's your kind of range. Where you're looking to get in on a buy at this these areas from your flip zone to your extreme, and where are you going to get in on your sell from your sell OF areas, yeah? Yeah. Now, I think I explained that last on the last call. And then secondly, I want you to note, because we are bullish, yeah, the break of
yeah.
structure is towards the upside. Because of these bullish moves, your sell OF, yeah,
Yeah.
are uh how will I say, your sell OF are very, very low probability areas to get in on a sell. You understand that? Like I said, yeah. Let me screenshot this, probably sent to you. So all right, so cool. Because I told you that price wouldn't want to come into this flip zone in a single move, yeah? So
Mm,
what they may most likely do is they want to liquidate the sellers, people who are trying to short this, liquidate you before they give you the original move. Yeah.
yes,
So
sir.
that's what they most likely do. Trust me, 70% of the times that's what they do. So what I usually do, let me tell you what I do. All right. So cool. This is what I do. Let's assume we have the structure here. So let's assume you have this structure. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So cool. Now we have your buy OF, sell OF. These areas to the left-hand side, they are always your external structures, yeah?
Yeah.
Your external structures are structured outside your OF, yeah? So these are external structures. So let me highlight that. So external structures. External EST, external structures. Are you seeing that now?
Yes,
So
sir.
these are external structures. So for instance, if my break of structure is towards the upside, so I know I'm bullish. And now I have a sell OF. And I know that this sell OF may most likely be inducement for something on a higher time frame. Because sometimes they give you this sell OF, they're expecting people to sell from this, your regular chalk, change of character and all those stuff. So they're expecting people to trade from this level, yeah? So people, in fact, a large number of people are waiting to do this. You understand that?
Yeah.
They're waiting to do this. These guys, they know this stuff. They know that people are waiting to do this. So, and that's the reason why sales, especially when your break of structure is towards the upside, sales are low probability. Yeah, I'm not saying this cannot happen. In fact, this can happen, especially when price has taken liquidity from this side. Yeah.
Is it?
So if you have liquidity taken from your left, this is your external liquidity taken here. If your external liquidity is taken, then your sell OF becomes a little stronger.
Okay.
You understand? It becomes a
It's
little stronger. Yeah. So in this case, let's assume we didn't have, sorry. So let's assume here that we didn't have this external structure taken, yeah? So let's assume this is where our external structure is, correct? And
sure.
then we have a sell OF. So no liquidity has been taken from the left. So this is our external structure. So I met this during London. We already have our sell OF from previous day. We have our buy OF intact. We have our flip zone not mitigated. And now price is at this level. So let's assume price is here. So what am I waiting for? Trust me, the best place to take your sell is from the extreme of your external structure. You see that now?
Yeah.
Instead of this, the best place to get in on your sell is from the extreme of your, just the higher time frame structure above your OF on H1. The one above your OF. That's the valid for me. This is what I do. I've traded this countless number of times, so I can tell you for free that it works like no man business. So we have price liquidate guys who are trying to sell from here. Yeah. Comes
Yeah.
for this extreme here. And then I'm getting on this sell. My target for this, first target is this low. Yeah. Then my
Yeah.
last target is my flip.
Okay.
You understand that? Now,
Yeah.
in the case where we have price tap into this guy here,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
gives you a reaction and then breaks the guy. Yes, sorry. Breaks this guy here. Yeah. Takes it
Yeah.
out. He didn't give you that sell you're looking for. So
Mm.
price mitigated the extreme, gave you a reaction, and took it out. Do you know what I'm going to do?
No, sir.
I'm going to buy from here to continue. Because price is targeting something on the higher time frame. Probably this area is not sufficient liquidity for. So that's why I told you that if you are bullish, sometimes selling is not. You cannot get in on that sell you are looking for. You can't just get in. They don't want you to get in on that sell, that retracement.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't want you. And sometimes they can be protecting these guys for probably news event or something. So you find price after price has taken sufficient liquidity to left, you have a massive sell.
Yeah.
Then price goes back again. You see that now?
Yeah. Very true.
I don't know if you've had any, you've seen
It's
anything like this before.
less times.
Yeah. So you're wondering what I am. This is a break of structure. This is my chalk. Why am I not getting this stuff? This is what they do. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you keep your range in view. You know that these are potential areas for my buy here, but they just cannot give me that in a single move. They just cannot allow the sell to come in a single move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what they do is that they create a lot of manipulations, a lot of liquidity like this. So you have a lot of liquidity. You see that?
Yeah.
A lot of liquidity created so that they can sponsor the massive sell to get in on the buy eventually.
Oh.
So people who are trying to buy from here.
Mm.
So if now let me also say, if I'm taking a buy from here, I'm targeting, my next target is this guy on the, let me assume we have another higher time frame stuff here. You get it now?
Yeah.
So if I'm taking a buy from here, I'm targeting I'm targeting this guy. This is my area where I'm going to take my partial. In fact, I'm going to close 80% of my position, these areas. Yeah, the next higher time frame stuff.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm going to be closing most of my positions, because this guy refused to give us the retracement to come into our buy area. Yeah, this guy failed to give us the retracement to come into our buy area. Then price reacted and broke. So I'm going to take this guy from my OF, because the moment my OF is broken, it switched from sell OF to a buy OF.
Okay.
You see that now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it switches from sell to buy OF. So because price is meant to give me a sell from this area, at best, after the sweep of this, a mitigation, and then give me the big retracement I'm looking for. But the moment it gives me that mitigation and doesn't give me the sell I'm looking for, and then went ahead to take out the high again, I'm going to be looking for buys from this area. And when I'm buying, I'm only targeting the next higher time frame stuff. You see that now? So
Yes.
the moment I buy from here, I'm taking I'm closing most of my positions at this level. Yeah. So, and if you are very skilled, sometimes I do it a lot. If you are very skilled, you will get in on a sell here.
Oh.
Can get in on this mass, and trust me, let me even shock you. This kinds of sell it doesn't come with any confirmation.
Because the
Like,
sell is
yeah, so let's say you're looking for chalk, something like this. You're looking for price to do something like this before you sell. Bro, you may not even get in on this. So what they do is that when price gets into this mitigation, I see a sell candle on the M1, I take my sell, put my stop loss above the high. You understand? Especially when price gets into this level gets into the level at the extreme. You understand that? Like, comes into this extreme. I see a sell candle. Just a sell candle is all I need to get in on this sell. Do you know why I'm going to get in on this sell? Because I know that there's a retracement that is meant to take us back into this efficiency, this inefficiency. Yeah, you get it now? Because price is not going to leave these areas unmitigated. There are others sitting at this level. Yeah. So, and from what we have, price has not filled these orders yet. There's still space. Yeah. So if I'm going to get in on this level, I'm going to take my trades back into this guy, my flip zone or my extreme.
Extreme. Okay.
You get it now? Probably in
Yes.
our next call, I'll be talking about entries, and that's what I'll be talking about. Entries, how to get in. On the entries. I may not even share that with the public here, because that's like part of the things you guys who are in the community would enjoy. Yeah. Yeah, exclusive for you guys. So entries will be our next topic, or with how to get in. Now, probably you can take a loss here. Let's assume price came here aggressively during the news, and you take a buy and you take a loss. I can tell you what to wait for, what to look out for before you get in again.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not teaching you I'm not saying that you will never take a loss. At least I was honest to mention that when you started, yeah? So this is not a holy grail, but trust me, it will help you to see structure like a prof.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. It helps you to see structure like a prof. So
Sure.
this is the areas, this is all you're looking for. So your break of structure tells you where you are, the direction of the trend. So if you have a break of structure, I'm just doing like what's it called? I'm just giving you like a recap of all the things I've said. So your break of structure tells you the direction of the market, which is bullish. Yeah. So we have bullish break of structure. We have our sell OF established. So now one of the rules for sell OF is that it must come from previous day. So let's assume we didn't have this sell OF and price created it in London. For me, is not a strong one. It's not valid like that. So it must come from either previous day NY close or Asia. Yeah, you want to wake up in London and see that price has given you an OF. Yeah, that's what I mean that it must come from previous day. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so cool. We have your sell OF, you have your buy OF intact, you have your flip zone intact. Then
Okay, so you
yeah,
take so that you take trades during London sections, or
yeah, I take trades during. So when I wake up in the morning and I have sell OF, I have buy OF, I have flip zones, I know that it's going to be a good day. Yeah.
okay,
Because if I'm going to be buying, I'll be buying from my flip. If I'm going to be selling, I'm going to be selling above my sell OF. Look for a higher time frame structure to get in on my sell. And if the sell doesn't work, I continue to buy from the sell OF that was created. Yeah,
yes, sir.
yeah, and target the next higher time frame stuff. And then during NY can give you this move. Like, trust me, that's what NY is there for. You get the huge move during NY. Yeah. So we
Yes, sir.
have the massive sell, comes into our range, our flip zone, or the extreme here, getting on the buys because we are bullish. The boss is towards the upside. You see that
Okay.
now?
Yes, sir.
So now, if I inverse this, let's inverse this. It's the same thing for sells. You see that now?
Yes, sir.
Same thing for sell. Your break of structure, look at it. Break of structure is to the downside. So it means that sells are more valid. Yeah, let me screenshot this. So you see that now?
Yes,
So
sir.
this our sell OF comes here, then this buy OF comes here. That's the only thing you change, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. So I hope you understood this to this point so that I can show you that on the chart.
Yes, sir.
All right, so cool. So I can clean this, yeah?
Sir, please, can I ask a question on
Yeah,
this?
of course, that's why you're here.
So what if there is no, like, is it this side?
What's that?
Let me see if I can.
Annotate.
This part, this part. Your higher time frame,
These guys.
this side, yeah. What if you don't have that place to maybe look on to guess whether the cell will hold or won't hold around the cell
Okay,
OF?
let's assume you don't have this.
Yeah,
Now, except when price is in all-time high or all-time low, where you don't have previous data to work with, yeah?
yeah.
That and those cases are very rare. Do you
Okay.
understand? Now, if you look at price, trust me, where EU is, there's a lot of data to work with from the past. Do you know how many years EU have been here? Look, a lot of data to work with from the past. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of data to work with. Look at it. A
Sir,
lot
please,
of data to work with.
the class will end in 10 minutes. Is there
I
any
know.
way I can?
You want to do another call?
Yeah.
All right, I'll try, but we've taken a lot of time, trying to fix this call. But then I'll try probably another 10, 15 minutes. Yeah.
All right, sir.
All right. So cool. Can I delete this, guys?
Yes, please.
All right. Cool. Okay. All right. So cool. I remember we spoke about this structure. That price is coming for this high, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember very well. We spoke about that. So cool. When price took out this high.
Yeah.
So price took out this high. That's our sell OF, yeah? Remember? Sell OF. And I don't know what price mitigate. You saw how price came into this extreme here? I remember I told
Yeah.
you, I'm going to be selling from this extreme. I remember very well I told you. See that?
Yeah.
Price
Yeah.
came, look at the sell that we had. Massive sell. So now we have that price took out our OF. So the moment price took out our OF, where's our flip zone? This is our flip zone. This is a reaction. that caused the break of structure. Correct? So these are our new break of structure. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So break of structure. So we have our flip zone here. So let me write that real quick. Flip zone. Our flip. So we have our flip, then we have our new range. So our new range is here. This guy, yeah? Not this, please. The range has shifted from this guy. Sorry. From this guy, yeah? So do we have, right. Sorry, I'm coming. So this guy, yeah. So this is the range, this is a sell to buy, took out structure. You see that now? So this is our new range here.
Yes, sir.
This low, and we have this high. See that now? Now, trust me, your flip zone sometimes can be very close to your boss. It can be far away from your boss. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Yeah, it can be close to your boss and far away from your boss. So whichever way happens, fine. So buy continuations are meant to happen from here. Then price swept to this guy. Yeah. So let's go to the M1. Okay, I'm coming. All right. So at our flip zone, what do? You see, after price swept our flip, what do you want to see? Bullish candle close, and then you get in stop loss below 5 pips, 6 pips, 10 pips if you like, 15 pips if you like. What gives you confidence is what you trade, yeah? Yeah, so the idea is price to take out this high. But of course, there's no way you want this kind of move and not take partial at this guy, at this extreme. So please don't be greedy. Yeah?
All right, sir.
Yeah, don't be greedy. Always pay yourself. Always pay yourself. Except you want to just risk it, especially when you've made so much, then you want to just allow it run. So cool. You getting on this guy, and the target is this guy. Now let me see if this was London, yeah, 4 o'clock, or it's 5 o'clock. So this I will not be trading at this point. And trust me, I would have taken partials because this is close to NY close. So and we are day traders here. So even if I'm going to have volume running, it's going to be like 20%. Yeah. Like, trust me, this is like how many hour? This is like 9 hour, please. 9 hour. You should be, you should be very okay with 9 hour. So if you take 80%, allow the rest to run. If price is going to continue to buy, that's fine. Yeah. So cool. H1. So let's go to H1. Following day. So we had the sell-off. So after price took out this guy, he gave us a sell OF because price took out our flip zone. So this becomes sell OF. Yeah. So I would have preferred price to take out our sell OF so I can sell from after this price take out this guy from something on the left here. But then we have price respecting it. Yeah. So it was price was respecting it during Asia. We had these guys during Asia. So what do we have? Buy candles began to fail at this point. You see that? Sell, buy, then buy candle failed here. So you see how price, came into this guys, and then we have the moves. So now if price is going to be selling from here into this guy, yeah, trust me, I am not going to be looking for buys here anymore. I'm not going to be looking for buys from there anymore. The next area, because this is supposed to give us that move to the upside and just continue to buy. So the next area I'm looking for my buys is my extreme. this area.
Okay.
I'll be comfortable to take my losses from here. So this is where I'm going to be looking for my buys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let me show you something. And then the moment this guy fails, I switch from buying to selling. And I'll show you what you would have done to get into this, guys. Probably when we start talk about entries. So I'm just helping you to see liquidity areas where you can get in. So for now, if you got in on this buy to these areas and then price began to respect these guys, so you know that your next area price is looking out for is your extreme, because flip zone has failed to give us a buy continuation. Yeah. Now what price is targeting next is your extreme.